Arguably, these are some of my most favourite faux flowers to date. Yeah, we are today making our Elegant Deluxe arrangement, and these are our Real Touch powder pink faux range. So we've got the dahlias, the roses and the ranunculus. And yeah, they're Real Touch, so they feel real, they look incredibly real. The detail on these petals, the colours are honestly, they are dreamy. Now, Real Touch flowers do need slightly different care to our other faux flowers. Now, I have found the best thing to do with these is to use a baby wipe because they're not too wet. You just get that touch of wet, and you can almost just kind of brush the baby wipe on and it will pick up any dust. And if you've got any kind of spots or anything that you need to do, you can be a bit more firm with them. So yeah, just a top tip there, but generally speaking, they're very easy. And this arrangement is very light and airy, very romantic, and very suitable for all year round, for spring, right through the seasons. So I'm going to start by making a base of foliage with our lovely populus. And this just does a lovely job of creating a bit of volume, but also like keeping it very natural and light. So spread these branches out, manipulate them, bend them backwards and forwards, make them a bit curvy. And we're using our Flauton Large for this design, which is about 24 centimetres tall, the same width, and the opening is just about 7 centimetres, so quite a narrow one. And I'm just going to pop that in there. And the same with the other one, just a similar height base, about there. Now, when I'm using quite like flowers like this, I like to try and keep some space in between the blooms, just so that they don't feel too clumped, because if these were to grow naturally in the wild together, you wouldn't see them all like very, very together. So we're going to be mindful of that. And I'm going to go with the ranunculus first. So I'm going to have one slightly lower, kind of pointing almost downwards towards that way. And then I can pop this one slightly higher. I'm not going to go full height, but almost about there. And I'm going to go with the roses next. I really can't get over these. Like, look at the back. I know I'm digressing from arranging, but they really are incredible. Okay, so one. I like having the roses slightly in the middle. Kind of in between. And then the other one, I may leave full height over here. Just have that peeping through there. And then the beautiful dahlias. Again, I'm probably going to leave this one full height maybe, and maybe bring it down slightly. It just looks slightly too similar to the two lengths that we've already got of the ranunculus and the rose there. And just really take your time when you're arranging these, because one, they're just a joy to look at, and two, you just want to get that positioning spot on. So I'm going to have this one quite a bit lower, in fact possibly even lower than that. I'm going to bring it down here, so just really bending that stem to create a nice tight hairpin, so I can easily get that in the vase. And I'm just going to bend it down that way. And as always, stand back and take a good look at the positioning of your flowers and just make sure that you're happy with them, and make any necessary tweaks whilst you easily can. And then kind of the finishing touch that I just feel like takes this to like new romantic levels is our beautiful white willow stem. So you just want to tease out all of these branches and allow them to kind of dance in between all of the flowers. So bending that right down and Try not to disturb the current stems too much as you're popping that in. And just allowing that to nestle in, add a bit of height, lots of movement, and to nicely break up the flowers that we've popped in. So one over that side, and then this one I'm going to have more over this side, but maybe slightly taller. You can see how that's looking over there. So not quite full length, but very nearly. Just so beautiful, those colours. And yeah, just standing back and making sure I'm happy with those positions. That ranunculus is just hiding, so I'm just going to lift it up a little bit in there. Like so. So yeah, I hope you thoroughly enjoy your flowers and arranging them, and I'd love to see. So